Don Brothers episode 19. Hello, Ghost. So, this episode felt very, very fillery to me, and it's the first time I've watched a Don Brothers episode where it actually felt like filler. Like, this actually felt like a monster of the week, story of the week that didn't really affect the plot that much or the overall story. I mean, it had your usual shenanigans with Don Brother Rangers doing Don Brother Ranger things and stuff like that, but there wasn't much that advanced the plot too much in this episode because although Haruka got a bit of development here and there, this episode was just wacky goofiness along with a couple of cool fights with Don Dorogoku and Don Marasume, and that's about it. So this episode felt kind of fillery, but it did have payoff, it did have purpose in the end, and it did tell an overall nice story with the whole ghost love story in this episode. So, let's talk about Don Brothers episode 19. So the whole premise of this episode is Haruka and the other Don Brothers befriend a ghost called Minako, who is haunting an old phone booth. If you remember what a phone booth is, then you're old like me. But the whole premise of this episode is she's haunting the phone booth and people can't tear it down, and when people try turning it down, she turns into the monster of the week form and starts attacking people. But our heroes soon find out that their attacks don't work on it. So later on in the episode, Haruka ends up befriending Minako, or Minako, whatever you want to call her. Minako, tomato, ends up befriending her. And this is where the wacky hijinks ensue, where she introduces her to the other Don Brothers, and they do a really funny gag where Saru brother and Kiji brother, they can't see her unless they hold her breath, but then you've got characters like Kaido and Taro who can see her the whole time, and this is where she goes on a date with characters like Inuzuka, Taro, and Kaito, and that's where most of the gags are in this episode, where she goes on a date with them, and the dates were pretty funny, where they don't really care, like they're dating a ghost, and the best one out of all of them was Kaito, where Kaito just shows up dressed like Elvis Presley, like in a really flash suit on a motorcycle, and then he gets swarmed by girls, and the date didn't really go anywhere, so they just end up calling him a cheater. Like, it was cool to see Kaito do something in this episode, even though it was for a gag, but Kaito in the more recent episodes, he's just been standing around sort of observing the scenes and stuff like that, so Kaido's going to be playing a bigger role in next week's episode according to the trailers, but it's cool to see Kaido in this episode, but we still got to figure out what's up with him in the end. So the gags were pretty funny, like Inu brother sort of turning into his dog form because she likes dogs, but then you have Kiji brother where he ends up finding out the original lover that she's waiting for in the phone booth, Shinzo, and fun fact, the guy who played Shinzo in this episode is the voice actor, the Japanese voice actor of anime characters such as Kakashi, Kaz, and JoJo and stuff like that, which I didn't really know. I found that out on the wiki, but that was really cool to see that voice actor like do a live action role in this show, so that was really cool. I did enjoy that, how they got him for this role. So the episode does end with sort of the phone booth getting torn down as sort of Shinzo is confessing his love to her so they can let the ghost rest easy and the others fight her. But while that's going on, you have Don Matsumori and Don Dorogoku fighting, and it's a really good fight. It's really well choreographed with the action and the stuff like that. And I kind of wish we got to spend more time with that fight, because it's sort of one and done, where it happens in one half of the episode near the end, and then it sort of ends, so I kind of wish we got to see more of that fight, but it looks like Don Murasame is not done yet, and we're definitely going to be seeing more of that character next week, and probably throughout the entire series. So that was a really cool fight between the Gold Ranger and the Purple Ranger in this episode. So the whole ghost concept, it turns into a giant monster, and our heroes can't do anything in the Megazord battle, because they're still waiting for the ghost to get put to rest, and when it eventually gets put to rest, our heroes are able to destroy it, and the ghost gets a happy ending. So yeah, that's all I've got to say about Don Brothers episode 19, kind of a short review, but I don't know what else I can say about this episode. It was a lot of fun. Like I said, it kind of felt like a filler episode. It maybe was a filler episode. I don't know. Everyone's got their own meaning of what a filler episode is these days. But it was a nice breather from all the crazy stuff we've had in Don Brothers so far. So this was a fun, nice, wacky, goofy episode. And I can't wait to see where the show is going to go next. I think next week we're going to jump right back into the plot with the episode preview we got. So, with that said, I'm going to bring this video to a close. If you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out, take care, have a wonderful day or night. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching, bye.